Scott Cunningham, till the whole world hears.
Know that you and you alone are God who saves, and our hope is in the promises that you have made. For young and old to bow the knee and call your name, arise and pray, arise and pray. Oh Lord, we pray that you would send the laborers, for the harvest truly is awaiting gatherers. The world is dying without our deliverer. Arise and pray, arise and pray, tell the whole world.
All right, everybody, Pastor Allen here. Video number 7, stoking you up with the fire. Here it is. Pray for me, because the name that I'm about to call out, trust me, it's gonna get me killed. I hope somebody comes to my funeral. Are you ready? KeriSu McDaniel. Yeah, this is crazy. So this girl, man, she reminds me of my sisters. They're kind of like a couple of Duck Dynasty girls. That's a whole different video. But listen, KeriSu McDaniel, here's how I met her. I was pastoring another church, and their family came to visit the church, and she filled out a guest card, and I went over to visit her. Back in the day, we used to say, we'd go to people's house and say, hey, thanks for coming to the church. We're glad that you came, and we want to just give you a guest gift. We love church merch and just loved on people. Well, we got over there, and she's a West Texas girl, and so next thing you know, I don't know. I don't think she liked me at first. I just think, I don't know. I left going, I don't think that went well. I don't think she's all that enthused, and that's no problem. Some pastors are not for everybody. I get that. And so I left just going, okay, we may or not see her again. Okay, so fast forward. So she ends up coming back to the church, gets plugged in, gets into one of our small groups, and we become like family. Man, she and my sweetie are like friends, and they're like sisters now, and they're dangerous together, man. But anyway, okay, so here's what happens. Our kids leader resigns right before the summer one year, and here's what goes down. I'm panicking. I'm going, our kids ministry is in serious trouble. It's imploding. I'm in trouble. The church is in trouble. Oh my goodness, what are we gonna do? So my wife, drinking coffee with Keri, calls me and says, hey, KeriSu said she would do the kids ministry. I was like, are you serious about that? I mean, you gotta be kidding me. I didn't know KeriSu was the kind of person that would jump in and do that. And so I got coffee with her the next day, because I'm like begging as a pastor. I'm like, man, you said you would do this? Awesome. So I meet with her and I said, Keri, Gina said you would do it. She says, yeah, I'll do it. And I was like, you know, I can't throw any money at it. I can't guarantee any kind of position. I don't know. I just need somebody right now. That's what I do know. She goes, no problem. She says, I'm not doing it for any other reason, just to serve the Lord kind of thing, and throw me in. So she jumps in. She renovates our kids' worship room. She renovates the kids' worship ministry. I told her, hey, just start sharing the gospel with those kids. Kids started getting saved. We saw kids baptized. She pulled off that year her first ever vacation Bible school, where she was the leader of the whole enchilada. Now, if you've never done that, that thing is a beast. You got to go beast mode on a vacation Bible school in a church. It's crazy. So KeriSu jumps in. All these things start happening. We become a team on our staff. It was amazing. I had so much of a blessing serving with her. Keri, you're just such a blessing. I know you're going to kill me, but you're up. And it's showtime. I just wanted to say thanks. You're such an encouraging person. And so here's what happens. We get over here to Calvary Chapel in Ruidoso, and Keri jumps in at a time when we need help signing our kids in. We do a digital check-in. We had security we needed to implement, and Keri jumps in and makes all that happen. She's recruited a team. They're greeters. They're not like the scary people. You go to some churches and the people doing the kids are like, they're scary. That's not what we have here. Keri's owned that. She still owns that, and she's a servant, and she's still in a community here in the church, jumping into a Bible study, and we're always going to be community because we're family. What happens in a church is you make friends and you become community, and then there's biblical community, and you get involved in the mission. Once you get involved in the mission, you know each other's lives because you're hanging hanging out very often, and there's a lot of margin and grace and etc. It's just amazing. And KeriSu McDaniel, I wanted to say how much I appreciate you as a pastor. You bailed me out of a big fat hole, and I haven't forgotten about it. It was years ago, but I haven't forgotten. You're a true blessing of the Lord. You and Keith, love you guys. You're awesome. Now listen, for the rest of us hearing this, we need to be like that. Where is there a hole in the church that you attend where you need to just call your pastor, get coffee, and say, Pastor, buy me coffee. Make your pastor buy you coffee. And then sit down and say, Pastor, where is the hole in the church where you need somebody to serve? I may not do it forever, but I'll jump in right now. Where you need me, where is it? I'm in. That's what Keri did that day. And I thought, man, that's how I want to be. I want to jump in and serve in places. I want to do that. I'm going to do that. It's awesome. And so I challenge you to jump in and serve. Amazing, amazing. Well, love you guys. Here's a little more. Scott Cunningham, with all my heart. Stoked up. Of course. So what do you think? You gonna call your pastor? You gonna call him and say, Pastor, throw me into the game somewhere? I challenge you to do it. God bless. Love you guys.